Assalamu alaikum. It's Subhan Mushtaba. Sunday it is a weekly update as usual. 9th of September 2024. So we are back with another update, a quick update, and a weekly plans on Bitcoin. What will be the range? We will discuss it here. So a cringe PA is still going on. Let's see what we had from last stream, and then we will continue whether those level worked or not. First, we will check those. Then I will come back to the lower time frame levels. So I had few okay daily support. Okay, from last two three updates, I have this same scenario that this we had this resistance here daily, and then we had these supports levels. So this resistance played out. I will remove it in this update now, and because new resistance and new liquidity levels are generating, I can see those level here, small levels here, up and down. But right now the aim of Bitcoin was to reject from this daily resistance and to test these daily supports. So both supports have been tagged. This doesn't give us a good reaction, but this support did give us a good reaction. Daily close above here, then another green. Today it retested and it is slowly grinding up. Hopefully we are still in danger zone because this week didn't filled out yet. So hoping for a 50% fill of this week might happen. Might we might see a sweep of these lows and then go up to test this 0.551 $400 and then go up again. So basically our support levels have been tested very nice, and now what will be the plan? For plan, let me check on H4 and we will see a current few ranges we had back then. First range, intraday range was this one. We had this one. I will extend it here, set down here. Okay. Okay. This is our internal range here. We have good liquidity building up like this. Trend line liquidity or a curved liquidity is building up here nicely, very nicely. Right now, from this daily support, we got a bounce, small bounce, then we are retesting it and giving us a good bounce here. The first trouble area, we have this supply just under a range. This one, this is the first trouble area here because how range trade works. Suppose we have a range here, price moving in it, breaks here, retest, and then it go up like this. So when it breaks here, whenever it breaks here, we had a demand or supply created up here. If you are following Crypto Beam on his he showed his model as well. One of his model is like this. So same scenario happening up here. We got a good deviation above here. We broke down and then we created a small supply here. So this is our first trouble zone, and we I am just checking whether we have any kind of, no, we didn't have in this region right now. So this is our first trouble area just below range low. The trend line, if I say that, it is also matching up here. So a good liquidity zone building up here. Shorting from here, what will be our target? I don't see any significance target towards downside because whatever liquidity we had internally on ranges, we already got it. This was the liquidity was building up. All liquidity has been swept down. Now the two plans I have, if I switch to H1 and if I see this is the whole H1 bearish supply here. So you can start shorting like from here, one entry here till the C here, and stop should be above manual here. Suppose if price started moving up like here and it feels like it is not going down here and it is trying to break out, you will have a chance to get out on break even on time. Otherwise, I don't see any good opportunity here. So a quick entry exit I will provide you here. On the this entry exit is on the basis of a structure which is going on. Let me show you a structure. Remove this shit here. I don't believe on trend lines. BOS, 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 BOS. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, again lower low, and it is a lower high. It might be a lower high. Previous lower high is this one. So we might have a chance that, let me remove this because this has look like shit. Let me draw it clearly. Uh, might be it is clear on this H3. Lower low, lower high. We had lower low, lower high, lower low, again lower high, and now we had this lower low here, and this whole zone is a lower high zone. So there are possibilities that we might squeeze up till here. Yes, and POC is also lying at lower high zone. So there are chances that we squeeze up here and then come back to create new lower low. Target will be this low here until unless we didn't got a good rejection here. Internal liquidity, we had only this small liquidity, which also creates, I think, equal lows here. I am seeing this, but for now, this will be the short I will look for if given. But the problem is the NPOC. If I am getting entry here, then and it goes up till here. So this is not looking like what should I have. Let me remove and go for the lower time frame order block to get some spicy entry for you on lower time frame. So M15, M15. M15 looks like spicy entry into it. I feel like M15. If price given us this one, don't put stops above this high because okay, these highs are taken out. These are taken out. So you can place stop here, and the best stop will be this one. And what will be the idea here? Come here, tap into it, reject, and accept below range low again. So 0.5 are here, and when it accepted below range low again, add another position here, target lower lows, these lower lows. So high RR probability, high RR trade it is. So 56 for 60 and 57 5 315 320, make it 320. If you want to add some limits on it, so entry should be 56 for 60, 57 320 will be your entry, and target 218, make it 520. So yes, this might be our plan for tomorrow. uh, Breakdown on Bitcoin. So I will see this is 4.5 hour trade. So it's a Monday. Fake moves will be there. So I'm hoping like some kind of structure and then bump. So yes, come back to make new lower low or give us a structure shift up here for good momentum. For going up, we had a clear structure. I will remove these extra things here. I will hide this for now. For going towards upside, so this is very good matching with trend line up here. So a rejection, I am expecting a good rejection here. But if it breakouts here, this M15 order block will act as a breaker. You can tag this M15 as a you can use it for long entry as well. T1, T2. Sorry, I didn't tell you the other plan. I will show you a bit later how to trade this order block. Sorry, sir. Let me show you how to use it correctly. Lower lows are making here, and this is lower low. Let's suppose it came down and it breaks out here. We had a supply up here. We had another supply up here. We had this order block as a supply. So it rejected here, which confirms that this is supply. Now it breaks up. It means now this supply will turn into a bullish order block, which we call it a breaker. So how you can trade this? Either it will break it straight here. If it is breaking it straight here, then you have to wait for retest here. Once retest done here, and it goes like this and creates new high, this one new high, you can take entry on pullback. Our current market price stop should be below here, or whatever order block left here. This is the confirmation that this structure is going to be changed. And we had MSB here. BOS give us a confirmation that MSB is correct, so wait for, in this scenario, wait for BOS. Another scenario we had, this one, the first one which I draw, and if breaks out here, already confirmed that this was the MSB point. So we had clear double top here, and now it break out. Now you had a chance and you have a clear invalidation. Whenever it retests, put entry here, stop loss should here, target highs. So this is how this scenario will work out here. Let me show you here in this zone. So you have to wait for the breakout. Either this will reject here first and then go up. So you have to place immediately entry here. Stop loss should be here. But if it breaks out straight away here, you have to wait first, because this might be a fake deviation. So you wait for retest here and then wait for the breakout of this level. Once this level breakout, you have put your entry on this high or current market price, DCA till here. Stop should be here, or for safe, stop should here, target one mid range, target two range high. This is how it will be played out. This is my plan, and this is how I am planning the both side moves. I am not saying that Bitcoin will go in only one direction, because lower levels I had already tapped here, and it is acting right now. So on basis of these level, if I say that on H1, most of people, those who know that, who know the market structure, how market structure work, they will say that why not this MSB? Why not marking this MSB as a bullish, for bullish? Yes, you can use it. If it goes up here, okay, goes up here and it is holding below here, then take a long till this supply. You cannot go on the go long on base of internal MSB here, because we have cluster of supplies up here. This might be a deviation. This might be a inducement here. It might go up straight like this from here and then dump. Those who are longing again here on this MSB, they will be get racked out, because structure is, what is structure? Structure is lower lows. Right now, lower lows, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, again lower low. This is lower high zone. So you have to make, or you have to break this lower high into higher high first, then make higher low, and then we will expect higher high. Otherwise, whenever price will tag lower high, it will go for new lower low. So don't get trapped in internal structures, because this is Monday. Tomorrow is a Monday. We have Monday, and we all know that how Monday fake moves. So this is what I have on your time frame, and explain it very deeply. Now for going upside, okay, I am bullish as well on breakout. because I had these level, these are already worked out. So I'm just placing this level for my own. What we say it. It did. I didn't mark it correctly right now. Let me mark it exactly where it is. It is here, somewhere here. Yes, here. Look at how beautifully it is respected here, and now it is going up here. So okay, okay, sir. If it breaks out here, what will our target is here? But overall, if this level is valid, what we have next level, what we are targeting. Suppose we are making MSB here and then sideways came down and sideways, 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 and what will be that? What should we do here? On higher time frame, I have on daily level, I split it on H4 for easy use. When we deviated back in a range after this sweep, we didn't have liquidity up right now. We left this untested order block up here, untapped FEG also here, and we have what we call it BSL, SSL, SSL, BSL, whatever you are calling it, I call it a liquidity. So a liquidity pending up here. So overall, higher time frame, what I'm looking at prices right now here. What is my idea? To take out these highs, tap in order block, and then come back towards downside. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, sorry for interruption. I had a call. Okay, so on higher time frame, this liquidity I am actually watching. We had these liquidities pending up here, these ones. So if we got a good reclaim of the range up here, so we had a good chance of squeeze up here. So this is what I'm watching up right now on this cringe range up here. I had help. I'm taking help of USD dominance to validate my point. This was the H4 lower time frame liquidity. Few of my fellow mates on Discord knows that I have marked this when price was dipping down that this should play out here, and Alhamdulillah it played out really very good. So it is getting rejection here right now. This order block. If you see this with market with this M15, I will mark because on Bitcoin we had 15 order block as well here. So it might get tested up here. But on a higher time frame, remove it a bit. It is making higher high. Actually, it is bullish. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and now higher high, higher low. It might be a lower high. It might be a lower high because right now it is rejecting from weekly levels as well. So I had this weekly level up here. It is weekly closure is very important on this one. Um, and the on that level, I think this level is getting observing here, absorbing here, and it might get tested out. Once we reclaim this on daily, we are good to go down. But on daily, I have one more thing. I see where it goes. So some kind of yes here. This inefficiency, a gap, inefficiency or gap, whatever you call it, a gap. I will call it a gap. Let me check it. This gap. So price, you all know that return to gaps. It fill out those gaps. So hopefully, if we started moving down here, because the liquidity is generating up here, if you see this. So if we let's suppose this tab here, it worked out and price started moving up, our Bitcoin short will go accordingly. Our plan, it sweeps these highs here and then come back MSB given, and then to come back to sweep this all liquidity up here and tag this inefficiency or gap, a gap zone here. So this will look like a good fucking structure to me. Let me show you. You guys will think that this kind of structure we already had known somewhere, we have seen. I will show you where you have seen this structure. Mm, here till here, this liquidity. So this is the liquidity which I am waiting to hunt on USDT dominance. That's why I had a good long plan on Bitcoin. That's why I explained my long plan on Bitcoin. Remember this liquidity? Hopefully you guys remember this one. So we had a good sweep here, then bang, whole liquidity grabbed and Bitcoin fucked up. Same scenario I want here, but right now I don't see that it is going to sweep this liquidity up here because it already spent too much time down here. But if it came down straight away here, we will get into that long and this liquidity, a juicy liquidity till we have this plan. So if USDT dominance hit this level, our Bitcoin target of 61 point somewhere 61 point 61.455, like 61 $450. So that's will be our plan. So on alts are bleeding not that much. They are not bleeding that much because USDT Bitcoin dominance. Same old chart, didn't change anything. Resistance again, resistance, and higher high, higher low, higher high. This is higher low. So this is BOS point, MSB point. Once we lose this point, we are going bearish, and alts will skyrocketing soon. So we have to breach down from this level first. Then we had a chance to breach this channel as well. That's why alts are not going down that much because BTC dominance is also declining. And right now, okay, I didn't notice this shit. Total three important SR level. We had a three tab kind of setup forming up here. We didn't tag that third tab here. I didn't notice this, but we are taking support here, and it seems like money is flowing back in alts as well. So hopefully on lower time frame, a good liquidity is generating already here. So it will reject here, I think. It will take some time for breakout. Once this breakout happened, alts will skyrocket because BTC ETH is also in good mood. ETH BTC, sorry. ETH BTC is also in good mood. It is like making his way up slowly. Some kind of consolidation going up. One sweep into these levels and might get support up here. So if it breaks out, I am hoping for total three to also break out here to tag these levels and change structure on higher time frame. This is what I'm looking at, a trend line breakout. This is the straight away target, $785 billion. And once here breakout done, all arts will be at aeroplane mode. uh, if I do analysis on arts, I don't see any shit on arts right now. If deviated, retested, and then coming down. Same, every alt is doing some shit like this. I don't see any good structure on alts. ING is at daily demand right now. it is consolidating. Let's see if it sweeps down here and reclaim. And this is 28 level is my level here. $28. I will sell. I have bag of INJ. My average is at 17. I will average down again if it came down. Pepe internal this mm, these equals equal low under demand, so you can place long some kind of long here uh, to avoid getting chopping out stop below here, and you can target this will be the first supply zone, so you can target here 2.81 for R 82%. Other than that, I don't see any arts right now, and I think video is also of 30-40 minutes. So thank you for tuning till end. If you are still watching, please subscribe, share, and like the video for support. Give me some motivation, and see you next week, inshallah. Allah Hafiz.